Tried to multi-class and says you don't have the right difficulty.
Forgive your faithful servant, Vigilant One. Forgive my weakness.
But you tried the other difficulties and still didn't work. Well, for the easiest difficulty, I do believe they turn multi-classing off because it's the only way to really ruin your character to the point that you can make easy difficulty impossible for yourself. And I'm not sure if trying to bump up easy difficulty from default easy, like if you started on easy difficulty and then said you wanted to increase the difficulty, I'm not sure if that would undo that.
I will grow stronger. I will not rest.
But multi-classing is definitely a thing no matter what version of the game you're playing on or what system you're playing on. I can't particularly confirm it on PS5 since I don't have it on that and I'm playing on PC, but I guarantee that multi-classing is available no matter what system you're playing on. I can only imagine it's because you started on easy mode, and maybe even if you tried to swap from easy to normal, if you're still on that particular save file, it probably is, like, bugging in some way, shape, or form, and continuing to say you're on easy mode because you started on easy mode, so no multi-classing. You might have to restart on normal or Tactician in order to be able to. Normal should do you fine, no problem, though. You should be able to. Hey, Naughty Case Lane. Also, you might not have a high enough ability score for the class you're trying to multi-class as. I don't think that's a thing in 5e. I think in 5e you can multi-class into anything no matter your ability score. I think they kind of removed that as a bit of a requirement.
A cultist took control of my fiancé.
Yeah, I think your solution is to honestly start a new game on normal, and then when you get to level 2, see if you can multi-class, and try to multi-class into something that is similar, like, to what you're doing. Like, say you're a caster of some sort, like a warlock, charisma caster, multi-class into sorcerer, and if you can, then you're good. Or a fighter with paladin, or something like that, you know? And you don't have to commit to the multi-class at level 2. You can just check to make sure it lets you. Okay, what should we do next? I guess since I'm in the area, see if we can find Minsk.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gortash.
Beep 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 Bigretto. La 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 love love I eh.
And thank you for the follow, Rise Gumble.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
2, 3, 4. You're not even very far in yet.
That's because you keep interrupting me.
Will y'all stop following around my summons? They're not doing anything. They're just chilling. In fact, you know what? You know how just chilling they are? I'm adding 4 ghouls to it, and you can't stop me. More! Oh, we also need us to get in here. There we go.
The Lord. And not a thought for their neighbors.
Okay, so let's think about how many summons we can really have, right? Let's say I'm Circle of the Spores Druid. I got 4 of these. I can have a couple of spore zombies, I think 4, so that's 8. I can upcast the summon undead to summon another, what is it, 3 at upcast?
Think even they'd have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, it's 3 at upcast. So that would be 11 right there, just from that. Then we've got Minor Elemental, so that's plus 2 more. That's 13. Then we've got Conjure Elemental, that's 14. Then we've got,
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
I guess I should probably upscale the Conjure Elemental to 6, because I think that would allow something better, right?
6, 7, 8. Excuse me, sir.
No time to rest.
Just spare a little gold. 9.
Yeah, 4 if I'm Necro Wizarding instead, then the upcast on Animate Dead will give me extra Animate Deads as well.
Opportunists, the lot of them. And not a thought for their neighbors.
All I'm saying, guys, all I'm saying is it would not be particularly difficult for us to have, like, 100 minions running around.
These boots have seen everything.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here.
Okay, fine, jeez.
Have you seen what she's doing? Counting gold in front of a beggar. It's like eating bread in front of a starving child.
Oh, what a bitch. Here, have some money.
Thank you, sir. At least some people in this world know kindness.
They crashed the game on combat start? Nah. Although, if we got hit by a fireball, that might crash the game. I kind of want to see it happen, though, because that would be hilarious. Oh my god.
Indulge your coffers.
His helmet's not on his body, it's just floating around.
Just speak to the clerks.
Please stop interrupting me.
Think Thunderwave would be worse? Well, think about it this way. Let's say I've got some Mephits summoned.
What with everyone scared because of the absolute?
Then the Mephits explode from the Thunderball, Fireball, on top of the Fireball explosion, on top of the fire there, on top of the effects on the ground from all of this going off, on top of all the damage numbers being calculated, on top of. Now, that being said, it would be absolutely hilarious, and I kind of want to do it.
Captain needs to see your pass.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Well, I don't have a pass, but I do have some money.
This is the wealthiest banking house on the coast. God's ransom sitting under our feet. So if it's a bribe you're angling out, well, this I have to hear.
You misunderstand me, I'll be
Come
going.
back with a vault pass.
I see, I need a vault pass. The lower levels of the counting house are off limits to the party. We need a vault pass from head clerk Meadhoney to enter. Where are the clerks? Will y'all calm down? God, I bring in a couple of ghouls, elementals, and a Cambion, and everyone goes crazy.
Are you thinking?
I swear.
I am.
Talk to me.
Can't talk. Last time I misquoted her, head banker Glitterbeard locked me in a safety deposit box.
Jesus, all right, come on out, everybody.
Oh, that won't do. One at a time, then. Here we go. One.
Jeez, these people are racists. Come with me, Shadowheart. We'll pose as a new couple looking for a loan to buy a house. They'll let us in, no problem.
If you're one of Barrack's friends sent to talk me down, tell him I've made up my mind. I'm buying that stake in the circus and running away.
Well, okay then.
This would be a capital offense.
Busy. Sorry.
Rude.
If you cannot get the coin you need here, try for a room at the Elf Song. Alan has plenty of space in his upper floors.
If you're wise, you'll withdraw everything and clear out before this army arrives. I'm not taking any chances.
She has a pretty nice outfit.
back of the line. I already had to sit here while they marched some big bastard past like royalty.
Big bastard, huh? That sounds like that could have been Minsk. He's a pretty big guy.
I would smite them all.
Unmarked withdrawals.
Head clerk Mead Honey, there we go.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead Honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
Let's probe his thoughts. Easy.
Will this one start breaking bones like the stone? Hin's horned feet. I should have been a baker.
Can you remind me again where head banker Glitterbeard is?
He's taken a new customer down to the vaults. A rather large and heavily armed fellow, but I'm sure it's fine. We are just fine.
Uh-huh. I wield magic with the ease of breathing. Perhaps I could help. I wield magic with the ease of breathing. Yes. Oh, well, look at that. Exactly 15.
That would be most unusual. But then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Well, look at that.
Thickest.
If you don't mind, sir, I do believe you have your pass, and I have other customers. The vaults are just downstairs.
Okay, thank you for the help. All right. See, was that so hard? All right. Come on in, boys.
Vault pass.
Here you go.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
It's okay. I've got backup in case something happens. Down we go. Revealed that the Stone Lord matching Mint's description was taken down into the vaults by the head banker a short time ago. The lower levels are off limit. Yeah, we got a vaulted pass. There's some private stashes down here. I don't know about you, but I liked private stashes. Hold on. Can I not tell the ghouls to go places? I guess not. Huh. Ghouls do as ghouls does, I guess.
Give up now.
Here, this'll be simple. Pull them over here for now. Get everyone out of here. Go on. Get out of here. Now we'll pull them up over here. Come with me, Shadowheart. We've got some withdrawals to make.
Out of sight, out of mind. Wonder what's past this.
DC 18, that's a toughie. Even for me. But we in there. Oh no, I'm not lawful good. I'm like neutral good. Keepings of the vaults. A detailed record in gold in and out of the various vaults. While the individual vaults seem to have large amounts of money deposited in them and then simply left there, the main vault is a constant stream of gold in and out. Handfuls of coins constantly being added and subtracted. It's a record of the working life of Baldur's Gate. A 10 days profit from a trader, a family dipping into their savings to buy bread, a child depositing a coin they got for their birthday.
Take your time down there, headband.
Copper coins? I have never seen copper coins before in this game. Why do they sometimes turn around like that? Stop that.
I wouldn't have to come down here if they hadn't shut the Heathside branch.
You know what might make this easier if we just move this a little. This chair out of the way. There we go. Now we're in a position that they don't look at.
Pretty alone, doesn't
Amulet of Restoration, that's nice. Potion of Invisibility. Oh, look at all this stuff. Off to camp it goes. Also,
I do not feel like a valet.
I have a reason to keep a hold of that. Don't you worry.
On my way.
Just balance the book and move on back.
Detailed ledger. Okay, it's just nothing.
Light on my feet.
All right, we definitely weren't just distracting them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. Another wooden chest.
Talk to the other one. He's the ranking officer, apparently.
Apparently. Niccolo.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
What can I expect below?
No idea. Our poster's out here. Besides his chosen swords, Head Banker Glitterbeard doesn't like us asking what goes on below.
Yeah, fair enough.
For security, I expect.
Okay, well, here you are.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Hello.
Mind your manners down here, sir. Titles don't mean much once you're in the vault.
The vault.
Why? What do you mean?
They don't want me in that door? Okay.
Over there.
What's that?
Oh, traps in case you try and sneak in. That makes sense. Oh my god, we're level 12. Except for Will. Will is for some reason 54 away. Chad, it's time for level 12! Where's my poggies at? Poggies, 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 poggies. Alright, level 8 sorcerer, level 4 warlock. Our Sorlock is maximum for this game. And we unlock level 4 spell slots. Any level 4 spells that I want, though? Dominate chat's ass. That's the spell that I want. I mean, what? I could always take trusty lightning bolt. Big zap. It's not as good as chain lightning, but still. We could also take haste because we can multicast that. The only problem I have with it is its concentration. As everything in this game is D&D 5e in their concentration. I'll probably take the haste. Because honestly, most of the level 4 spells don't really impress me that much. Wall of Fire is quite nice for fights. And Greater Invisibility is quite nice for cheesing. And that's about it on my level 4 spells. So I guess we'll take haste. And a feat. Ability improvement. Charisma go maximum. Go. Maximum. There we go. Getting max level while entering the basement. This is no coincidence. It's true. Alright, Shadow Heart. Concentration sucks. I've said it a million times during this playthrough. I don't mind concentration existing. I mind concentration being so common. That's my only problem with it. When damn near every goddamn spell in the game is concentration, it means that you remove half the spells in the game because you're only going to cast the good ones. You know, your Bless, your Spirit Guardians, Hold Person once in a while, Haste once in a while, Slow once in a while. It means that other concentration spells like Shield of Faith become very, very hard to argue for. Or Bane, because it can be resisted by some, and then you might hit one and then get resisted by the others. Etc., etc. I mean, I think I have all the spells that I really want. The vast majority of level 4 and level 5 stuff is just going to be me upscale casting. So level 4 and level 5 spells are not that impressive. Even fucking calm emotions is concentration. Jesus. It's so bad. The amount of concentration is just so awful. Yeah, let's put Glyph of Warding on. Glyph of Warding is fine. Oh, right. I actually wanted to change up a little bit of how I have Shadowheart built. So I might have to redo her stuff. Because I want to swap her dex around to being her main thing so that she has like 28 AC. That being said, it's not like she's had any trouble so far. We'll just do this for now. Alright, Lizelle.
Breeds madness.
You're a fighter. Luckily, your level up's going to be easy as can be. We'll just get you your new feat, and we'll be good to go. So there's a couple things that could be good for her feat. We could take Sentinel. Enemy within melee range attacks an ally. You can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. Target ally must not have the Sentinel feat. Gain advantage on opportunity attacks. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. Really good for preventing people from running away from Lae'zel in the first place. Or, alternatively, we go for continued big damage with Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. So it's between those two, because we're already at 20 strength. And I'm not sure which one I like more, because they're both pretty solid, pretty damn solid. Two of the very, very few feats that don't suck. Savage Attacker is just more damage output. Sentinel is more control and prevention of running away unless they have stuff like Misty Step or Dimension Door. I think I'll take Sentinel. Just the ability to prevent enemies from running away from Lae'zel is quite strong. Yeah, we'll do that. Sentinel Fighter. Okay, Will, you are 54 experience away from your level up, so we'll get there in a second if we just notice one more thing, right?
I said some people have all day to spend talking to bank.
Everyone's scared because of the
Into the vault. Didn't know Bless was concentration until you played this game. Yeah, 5e made a lot of things concentration in order to try and quote-unquote balance casters. Oh, well, look at that.
A hero at heart.
Here you go, Will. Will is just pure warlock. Pure lock. Let's see. What do we want to give you for a new spell? Old monster, maybe? Old person, but for monsters? I really don't like it that much. But we'll take it. Ooh, a new Eldritch Invocation. Okay. You know, I kind of regret not turning Will into a Pact of the Blade Warlock just to play him a lot differently, but at the same time, the double Eldritch Blast Bros has been pretty fun. Alright, Life Drinker would be Pact of the Blade. Big Leap. Speak with Dead, man. Don't need that. Well, Infusion's okay. Polymorph. Can cast Slow. Bestow Curse. Beast Speech. Guiling Influence. Game Proficiency in Deception Persuasion. I would take that if Will was my main character. Fiendish Vigor's meh. Meh. It's okay. And then that's Bane. I guess I'll take the Confusion. I think I want to change Hellish Rebuke to. I guess not really. I'm not using it much, but once in a while it shows use. And Final Feat. I was thinking of maybe trying Lucky out just to see how it feels, but it's honestly not that amazing. Could just give him Warcaster, give him advantage on concentration. The other way to do it, so here's the thing. Instead of Warcaster, you could also take Resilient to gain +1 to your Constitution, which is always your concentration saving throw. Well, 9 times out of 10 at least. While also getting a +1 to the ability score. That's a way to min-max just a little bit harder. To think about really perfecting things. How about Spell Sniper? Why not? And you get a free cantrip. Ice, ice, baby. Why not? What's the goal for today was the question? I don't know. More progress in the game. This log records a list of recent visits to the Counting House vaults. Bloris Mead Honey, Pocket Registry, Bank Pass, Gold Coins, Mr. Glitterbeard's Book of Dwarven Dates. Reason for visit, delivery of a large chest to the high security vaults. Cynthia Baumprof, Pocket Registry, Stoneworks Tools, Metalwork Tools. Reason for visit, critical fix of a water leak in the high security vault access. Danger of flooding the chamber. Note, Cynthia wasn't carrying a bank pass. Access granted for an urgent patch to prevent more water from reaching the tiles. Raketh Glitterbeard, Pocket Registry, not declared. Reason for visit, give the Stone Lord a tour of the lower vaults. Note, Sir Glitterbeard has requested I step out of the vaults to provide the client's privacy. Sir Glitterbeard. The gate is closed. Baldur's Gate, a bastion of commerce and culture, rewarded only with corruption and catastrophe. Crime, poverty, taxation, burdens unfairly heaped upon the shoulders of the common citizenry. Thieves and outsiders grow fat on the teat, while native Baldurians starve in the street. For too long, the Grand Duke and his parliament of peers have left our gate unguarded. If you, like us, stand ready to defend it, then join like-minded individuals for a frank exchange of ideas. Join the keepers of the gate. Enough is enough. The gate is closed. Ah, bunch of bitches. Watching the Steel Watch. We've read that one.
Breathe deep and move.
Listen to all my cute little ghouls.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
I don't need a staff member. I'm a VIP. Investigation.
Trap.
Oh. Interesting trap. A sigil trap. How's it work? Does it oh, it teleports you out. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So they need someone to deactivate that, otherwise you just get popped back out. Now let's see if it does it to me if I fly over here.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Can I lockpick it? Technically I can, but DC 25 is kind of high. Or is it? Bam. Now, there was the one dude that wanted me to sell keys to him, but I don't know how much he gives you. That's the question, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure just the bonuses from this is better. Oh, well. Interesting how that worked.
What's next?
Dun 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 dun. Diddle, 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 darn it. Ooh, that's just not quite enough. $18 is enough. All right. Door? There we go. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't anywhere near enough. And it gets worse. Try again. There we go. A 17 will do ya. What's in here? Scroll of Revivify and 1 gold. Bruh. It's okay, this is why we have all these thieves' tools, right? So that we can break into a bank vault and steal everything. Quick, lockpick it before our buff goes away. Ooh, with a 19, there we go. A lot of booze. Aged wine. Oh, right. Handbag, it's full of hands. Of course it is. Silly me. Oh, there's a bunch of gold sitting there. We got more vaults over here. We do not. This doesn't seem to be trapped, so let's just lockpick it. Ah, there's more vaults this way. Well, safes at least.
Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items.
Okay, so the only way in and out of these, it would seem at least, would be to Misty Step over, I guess. Or gaseous form, yeah, that too. That too. Do I have a scroll of gaseous form on me? I should. I do. Just don't know if I want to use it. Instead, I could just teach it to Gale and have Gale cast it on me a few times. I suppose I can always come back here. I was hoping I could maybe fly over the top of it to get in here, but it's not letting me. I could swap Gale in real quick. Might just go ahead and do that real quick. Who's closest to Gale that's in the party?
Letter from Orin.
Crumpled note scrawled in blood. Gortash's metal mannequins will not dance to your tune, they only dance to his. To set yourself against their steels to invite domination. So why slice the strings of one when you might make one cut to sever them all? Seek the blackened heart of their foundry and tear it out. Then the lordling will play puppet master no more. Well, yes, I'm aware of that, Orin. Thank you very much. But I did pick up an extra pouch, didn't I? I did. Here it is. Okay, so one sec. First things first. I want to organize something here. Yes, I have a lot of stuff. Don't patronize me and my hoarding. Ah, here we go. Clown pieces.
Clowns are dribbles, no doubt.
We found a foot, an arm, a torso, a hand. Looks like we found about half of his corpse. Alright, so I want to put Dribbles the Clown's pieces inside of this pouch to make it easier to find them in the future. And carry around. Okay. Wait, Lae'zel? Where are you at? Oh. I didn't realize that they wouldn't join me in camp if I didn't have them in the party like that. Despite them being literally right next to me.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Don't be stupid.
Is something burdening you?
Just take a seat for a moment.
You believe, as you said.
We'll bring you back soon. Don't you worry. Gale! I want you to turn me into a stink cloud. Better be able to do it once I give you this scroll, boy.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, let's see. Scroll of gaseous form. Let's just send that over to Gale. Okay,
Quite ready for you.
Gale, you're gonna go ahead and add this to your spell book. There we go. Just learn all the spells. Did I not add Chain Lightning to you? Oh, wait, you're not high enough level. Duh, that's the problem. All right, we'll level you up, and then you'll be high enough level for it. Here we go. Big, stinky wizard. He's big and stinky. Okay, I don't need to give you Chain Lightning like this because I already have it available for you to learn via scroll. Here's the thing, is that most of these level 6 spells I am just absolutely not going to cast for the most part via his spell book, and instead, because spell slots are at a premium and all that, I'll just be upcasting stuff. At least that's the plan. In which case, there's nothing I look at and I'm like super excited for. Like, I know I'm gonna take Chain Lightning, which is why I got him the scroll to learn from it. Because Chain Lightning is good. And otherwise, his level 6 will be spent to probably upcast Conjure Elemental into the upcast form, which should give us the Myrmidons. I think that's the next level of Elemental. And those seem pretty darn good. Very strong. Otherwise, I look at a bunch of stuff and say, meh. What's your save DC, bud? Only 16, wow. It's kind of very meh. Bestow Curse just isn't nearly as good as Slow. You know what? How about See Invisibility? You can only cast it on yourself, which sucks. Instead of casting it on allies. But at least it's not concentration. Okay. Witch Bolt can eat my butt. Gaseous form in there. I've got better ways to induce blindness if I really want to. Right, I gave him Spell Sniper before, so he's only at 18 int, so let's max that int. There we go. There you go, Gale. Now go ahead and learn Chain Lightning. There we go. Let's add Chain Lightning to the spell. More spells. Alright. Let's get out of here. Gale, it is my pleasure to have you turn us into a stinking cloud.
There is work to do.
Ready and willing.
Alright, we should be able to just... What? Okay, there we go. I was about to be really confused for a second there. Oh, I can't lockpick.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I can't lockpick in this form. Which makes sense. C20. Easier than the other vaults. Easy peasy. Oof. That's unfortunate. There we go. Crit! Nat 20! Look at all this. Superior Arcane Cultivation, Battle Mage, Universal Resistance. Nice potions. Short sword and a great axe +2 and a triumphal helm. And there's the camp. Next save.
Seek and you shall find.
All right,
me.
Gale, if you would be so kind as to turn us into gas again.
Shouldn't have wished to live
Thank
in more
you.
interesting times.
There's a bunch, three we can get over there, and then there's the one in the one.
With haste.
I assume the ones that are alone are going to be extra good, right? Well, I hope so, at least. Oh, hey. I just realized.
A long way to go still.
Give me guidance, please. There we go.
Well, in it.
Bruh, that's unfortunate. There we go. Is this safe empty? No way. Oh, what a debate.
At the ready.
Cloud me up, Gale.
Let's get going.
Oof. Rough roll. It's okay. The only failure for failing these rolls, or penalty for failing these rolls, is eating another thieves' tools, and we've got plenty of them. Gilded chest. Bunch of money.
Which way to the nearest library?
Alright, Gale, you're probably gonna have to upcast the gaseous form on me once or twice. Not a big deal.
Stop me yet.
I'm ready. This way.
Am I being evil? Nah. I am just procuring things that in spirit belong to me all along, when you get right down to it. If they didn't want me to take these things, they wouldn't just, you know, leave them out in the open like this.
What path lies before me?
Yeah, in the open. Look how easily these doors open. Hardly any security at all in here. Ooh, some thieves' tools and a disguise kit. This person was up to no good. I don't know about you, chat. But clearly we needed to get in here to save other people from getting their stuff stolen by this person. Luckily, we were in the area. Solemnity outfit and gold medallions. Raffish bronze red outfit. Embroidered bico kit. And we got some nice leather outfits. Sure, I'll take them. And finally, ooh, look at all this gold. Like I said, chat, if they didn't want me to take these, they wouldn't have just left them out in the open like this. This is not a very secure bank, honestly. A curiosity, I'm not hoarding any Misty Step scrolls in my pocket, am I? Just one. Ah, heck. There we go. Alright, Gale, thank you very much for your contribution on this quest. I appreciate it a lot. Now, if you do me the favor of sitting down...
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be here.
We'll bring you back in the team eventually.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yen. I don't like talking.
Know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
But Kitty!
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Imagine asking Kitty if you could pet it and it says, please don't. And goes all scared like that. So, where the hell did Yenna go? It was here before. Ah, well, not a big deal. Hey, Lizelle, get back in the party.
It is done.
You've got all your superiority. Okay, you've got 2 of your superiority die.
Well, that ends not as bad as
In that case, maybe Karlach instead of Lizelle for a little bit. For this upcoming fight.
the pride of the gate.
Nice sword? It is a nice sword, isn't it? We stole it off a Githyanki corpse. Crazy how that corpse just happened to get in our way and die like that. They just fell dead. Gave us the sword. How nice of them. Maybe we leave Lae'zel here for a bit and take Karlach instead, though, since she's more injured and less superiority died up than I thought.
Shook. You believe you can as you say.
The gods are watching me.
Besides, Karlach's gonna be like all super fangirly over Minsk. Or wait, duh, we're getting Minsk here. Jaheira, join us.
Yes?
Join me.
As you wish.
Although maybe we'll have Will take a sit down then. I want at least one marshal with me.
Let's talk. Are you sure? And just
take a sit down for a bit, Will. See, chat, this is the problem with me. I love spellcasting way too much. Then I wind up with very few martial options with me.
Copper for your thoughts.
Come on.
Aces.
Alright, let's level Karlach and Jaheira up.
Good to be alive.
Oh, I've got 2 levels for Karlach, apparently. He hasn't been in the party for a little while, then. Alright, fantastic. You have gained Relentless Rage. Yay! If you drop to 0 hit points while in rage, you regain 1 hit point instead of being downed. And level 12, new feat, plus 1 more rage use charge. And our final feat will be max strength, definitely. I think. All right, I took athlete before. The other thing to take would be savage attacker, but max strength is worth more than that. And Jaheira, let's level you up. I made her a Circle of the Spores druid. She was a fighter druid in the OG games? Yeah, I'm aware. but we already have a... She was specifically a druid based around wild shaping more often than not, but we already have that in Halsing. And then she pops up, and I wasn't expecting her to pop up, and then I'm like, what if she's older, so she's not quite so physical, so she took up some magic, so Circle of the Spores druid. A little bit more magic focused and whatnot. And I thought, that'll work. Give a little bit of flavor for it, and for having her be a different build than what Halsin is. Because Halsin literally showed up and was like, hello, I am your druid for this game. And I thought, hey, since you're the druid for this game, that means it would be a pretty good idea to just let you be our wild shaper, and then Jaheira shows up. Oh yeah, Jaheira's actually old. Jaheira's rather old at this point. Even for a half-elf, she's up there in years. That's why she looks kind of like a grandma. Because she is. How's about... Or I got your wisdom to max. How about we take lucky for you? There we go.
Looking ahead.
All right. This is the team we're going to take into the vault to go...
Light on my feet.
Subdue Minsk, more than likely. Yes, subdue is the right word for it, I suppose. Didn't find anything new to equip you with, right, Karlak? Actually, I might have. Shoot.
I've got a long road ahead.
I should double check our... I should double check our stash back here just to be sure. I could definitely replace that Moondrop amulet, or pendant, with something a bit different. It's solid, it's just also replaceable. Amulet of Resto is not bad. Alright, I gave her Misty Step boots. That's perfectly fine. Bunch of Infernal Maces. Right, this I want to equip to Halsin whenever he's done being kidnapped. Same with this. Oh, wait. No, wait, that's for Rage. Dude, we got these two off the same vendor. It's almost like they thought about Barbarian being a build that people would want to do, but because of the way the game works... and the order of operations not working the same way it does on tabletop, you can't actually make Barbarian function properly. Oh, actually, this is better. Yep, I've seen some drunken monk stuff, and then when I checked what kind of monk builds there are and saw there wasn't a drunken monk, a proper drunken monk subclass stuff, I was like, why are there items to support something that's not in the game? Maybe it'll be the kind of thing that gets added in a update patch, something like that. Or a DLC or something like that, you know? They might add more stuff to the game via DLC to make those kind of items make more sense. Right, that I'll probably give to Asterion. What are your gloves? +1 to attack roll gloves. Alright, I guess I've got Karlach equipped pretty well already, with the exception of, maybe the ring and pendant stuff. Go by type. See what kind of rings, what rings you got, bitch. Oh, I know. The Ring of Regen. You know, 1d4 hit points at the beginning of every turn. That's pretty solid. Could give that to her over the Shadow Cloaked Ring, which isn't doing a whole lot for her. That was just filling a slot, was what it was doing. Just filling a slot. God, I wish this was once per short rest instead of long rest to make an attacker saving throw with advantage. It being long rest is just so much weaker than I wish it was. I could just give her advantage on all her saving throws for the most part. Just make it really hard for anyone to do anything to stop her once she starts. Yeah, I'd say that works. There you go. Okay, I'd say that just about works for me. Well, yeah, that's the point. Is that Karlach is, when raged, pretty hard to take down physically, so the best way to slow her down or stop her is via the the different control spells out there. So give her advantage on not getting controlled to make her continue being able to beat ass.
Let me guess, you need something.
How did you know I needed something? Who told you? Let's go ahead and, why have a wild shape when instead we can have 7 billion temporary HP? Okay, our only level 6 spell is heal, but I'd rather just upcast Conjure Elemental. Oh, there we go. Air Myrmidon, Earth Myrmidon, Fire Myrmidon, and Water Myrmidon. I think the Water Myrmidon was the one that looked like the strongest one when we fought them. So let's give it a shot. Dude, 18 AC as a base. That's strong. It's mostly the abilities that the Water Myrmidon showed that seemed rather good. Can I also summon a normal elemental with it? I should be able to. Oh, the answer is no. Well, that's why we made a quick save, just to double check. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay, let's get ourselves a Dryad. Upcasting doesn't do shit for this. And now the Dryad summons the Woodwode, and then the Woodwode summons nothing.
Work to be done.
Let's see, do I have Find Familiar on you? I do not. Otherwise, we'd give you a familiar, too. I'd love to animate some dead, but unfortunately, we need some dead to animate. But hey, this is a fine start.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, let's Longstrider, everybody. Now, because it's ritual, that means we should be able to cast it no problem without it eating any spells or anything. Yourself, on Shadowheart. On Shadowheart. On Shadow...
What's next, I wonder?
Shadowheart wasn't close enough.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Here we go. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yuppers. And yourself. And, Sure, the Water Myrmidon and the Dryad. Longstrider.
Looking ahead.
At your command.
Hell, we can cast on everyone else, too. Hey, get over here, us. Us isn't coming over here. There we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Big ritual casts. Alright, I'm assuming we're about to go do some stuff involving fights.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Go ahead and turn Nature's Step off for now. Cleaning staff notice. For the direct notice of cleaning staff, no more water is to be used to clean the floor in front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean there. We cannot afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plates. There will be no more warnings, only dismissals. Oh. We've already stepped on some pressure plates. We might be eating some lightning soon. Okay, are there any hints? Oh, counting house vault rules. Maybe this. Do not approach any vault but your own. Make sure the number before attempting opening. Do not ask a cash guard for help with locks, doors, or carrying valuables. They are here only to observe and to maintain security. No tipping. The following temporary note is attached. Warning, wet floor. Unsafe to use devices powered by bottled lightning. Okay. I don't see any indication of what the code is. It's just rules. Detailed ledger, we've seen those before. Lord Enver Gortash, Lord Enver Gortash, Lord Enver Gortash. Oh. We're not lockpicking that one. Not without a nat 20. Even then, if I were the DM, I would rule even a nat 20 doesn't work that one. Renowned across the land for protecting treasures great and small, our vaults offer security like no other. The Grand Vault, citizens of Baldur's Gate, you can rest easy knowing that your hard-earned coin is safe behind the stone and steel that protects our Grand Vault. A single high-security vault containing the wealth of the ordinary people, the Grand Vault protects everything from your grocer's profits to your grandmother's savings. The Deep Vaults are for citizens whose fortunes require an individual vault or unique security measures. With extra patrols, wards, and more, you can deposit, withdraw, and view your treasure at your leisure. And a scroll of Featherfall. I'm seeing no indication of what this might be. Looks like it's a 4-digit code. Okay, we could definitely brute force it. We know it starts with a 1. There is one place we didn't go to slightly upstairs, which looked like an office. It could be like the headmaster's office, which might have what we're looking for info-wise. That's a big maybe. Shadowheart, you come with me and bring your djinn, because the djinn should scare them, cause a disruption, and then I can sneak right in.
Brandy in a hip flask. Want a nip?
Someone who wants to take you for a drink.
An alarm! Anything to pass.
I wonder who that could be.
Well, this looks like it'll work. The positive of having a bunch of creatures that the world wants to continuously pay attention to. Ability to sneak in.
The anti-magic what's it is.
There's a hole here.
Yeah, I heard. Word is
I'm way too big.
I'm way too big.
Striking on bit, lazy gits.
Okay, can we...
My name's Hunley, but you can call me Breed. I'm really strong.
Maybe I will, or maybe I won't.
Days like this almost make me miss the merchant's tale.
Keeping me waiting like this would be a capital offense. For one.
Okay, I thought this was a side office, but apparently I was wrong. It's a storage room with a bunch of nothing going on. Alarm machine. You can disarm that. Oh, wait a second. That anything? Doesn't look like it.
I'd have slapped him.
Just as well he's going down to special deposits.
How about that door? Have I been through? I don't think I've been through that door.
Another step forward.
But as long as they aren't looking all the way out here, I can just poke my head in.
It's boring.
No patrol, no
Plus
control.
Oops.
And also,
I like it.
There's some chests out there, but that's not what I'm looking for. There's gotta be a fucking office for the head banker, right? That has the info, doesn't it?
Shabbos, black bones, a thief, an alarm, anything to pass the bloody time.
Joaquin's imprisonment. This book tells the tale of the goddess Joaquin's capture at the deceptive hands of the demon prince Grazd. The pair struck a deal that the demon reneged on, sealing Joaquin, the goddess of wealth, in his lair within the howling, maddening pandemonium of the abyss. Grazd had dreams for his own daughter to assume the throne of beaten gold and sparkling gems. Would it add? The novel describes with loving detail the band of adventurers guided by the priestess of Joaquin. It was they who freed her, defying Grazd and whisking Joaquin from the abyss like a shimmering golden cork from a corrupt and wretched champagne bottle.
Or maybe I won't.
I'll probably just break your jaw for asking.
I'm so shocked that's a goddamn storage room. I'll take a quick peek upstairs, I suppose, and see if I can find a room entrance that would possibly belong to the head banker. Because he should have the code, right?
The anti-magic what's it is banjaxed. How did you end up as a counting house cashier?
What if it's through here? Ah, maybe it's through there.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What's your guild name? You know, like nine fingers, ribbons.
Problem is, wow, that's defended. Very defended.
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir. Makes the guards nervous.
Oh, sorry. I just want to check upstairs if that's allowed. Apparently not. Okay. The camera really doesn't like buildings.
might be as strong as a bugbear. Slower than usual today. You might be better off sticking your coin under your mattress.
They don't want us in there. Let's see, I guess I could use invisibility.
Nothing more valuable than a simple life.
My name's Hunley, but you can call me Brid.
I'm really strong.
Can I?
But
I will. Or maybe
I guess I'll just brute force it, because at this point, it feels like it's more trouble than it's worth to figure it out the normal way. We'll just brute force it.
I am. If you're looking where I'm looking.
Because I think I'd need to have invisibility running to get past them. Okay, so we start with 1. How about 1, 2? Nope. 1, 3. 1, 3, 2. Nope. 1, 3, 6. Nope. 1, 3, 5. 4? 1, 3, 5, 6. Oh, well, that was easy enough. That was easy peasy. I wonder if that code's randomized or if it's set. Okay, the game gave us an autosave. I wonder what's gonna happen here.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold.
Sir, you just named 2 real big names, and you're gonna compare yourself to them.
Moradin's cracked clay.
They tossed him in a mimic. Yeah, it's our boy.
There is no gold in here. If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath,
it's liars.
it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
I think we let Jaheira reveal herself. Question is, will Minsk recognize her with the 100+ years of time that have passed? Let's find out.
You. Stone Lord. Ha! Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay.
We live in a society.
Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
No, Minsk was the opposite of high on the brain stat. The thing that I find weird is that Orin decided to have her shapeshifters not be young Jaheira, which would have made perfect sense for Minsk to think old Jaheira's fake and young Jaheira's real. Because like you said, he's not big on the whole brains department, so he would have thought she'd look exactly the same after 100 years, of course. Alright, well, let us go ahead and start dealing with people, shall we? I guess we'll go help out the dummies down here a little bit. We've got plenty of people to deal with this one. So let's fly on down like the superhero we are. We even have a cape and everything. Sup, nerds? Eat through those unstoppable. Oh, right, also, turn that on.
My faith will protect me.
Not trying to save people now. Howdy! Good luck trying to hit her. She has 24 AC right now. Oh, this is our, Myrmidon. The Myrmidon can fly, so he can also get down there. Whoosh! Well, that's unfortunate right there.
Fuck yes.
Wait, she can leap down without taking damage? Are you sure, game? Are you sure we should have that much power? Problem is, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to also rage. But I guess we'll just have to. Oh my god! Karlach, that was some impressive damage there. That was sexy. You just hit for a good 50?
Tactical.
Hiya! Go get him, ghoul. I'm sorry, Karlach. I gave you advantage on saving throws, and you still failed. Bruh. That is upsetting. That's fine. You mean can't reach destination? Teleport your fat ass over there! Shit.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Halo of spores. Yummy. We'll just psionic backlash. Maybe we knock the concentration off her. Or we just make our saving throws. That works too. Oh, now that was a smite. Look at them all blurry. Yada. You don't know how to jump for some reason. Get him, ghouls. Oh, he's been paralyzed. He's dead. You're currently concentrating on slow. How about we, How about we stop that?
What's that? On my way.
How about we just dash on through? Get him, ghoul. Stop that. Shouldn't the AI have done the stunning gaze first? Yes. But they didn't. Oh, come now. You think you'd hit something eventually there, bud?
War is an old woman's game. Into position.
I'm looking for you, you invisible bitch. I have a fairy fire. We'll save it for next time. Why did you attack my water myrmidon, dummy? He's on your side, you dummy. I don't know what to say other than dummy. I was just dumb of their part. Ah, Aura of Murder. Oh, you know, let's just attack right here. Ghouls? You guys gonna do anything?
Beep 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 beep. Figuretta. La 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 love love I.
Thank you very much, Ickis, for the follow. Welcome.
Can't give up. Strike hard, strike fast.
Well, look who's here to get their ass kicked. Hiya. Oh my god, that damage. Whee! Sup? Reroll that. Wow. Jeez.
Consider my hackles raised.
Slice and dice. Sir, why are you attacking the people that are helping you? Shillelagh! Bonk. There we go.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
A little further.
I'll go ahead and take that. Send to camp. Nice little fungal zombie.
Got it.
No, not the passageway. And another one. What do you mean too heavy? How heavy are you? Honestly. Sorry, Mora, but you're mine now. Orders from Jay. Stone Lord Strike Team, update on the counting house operation. We've been tipped off to expect an ambush once we reach the vault, but the guild underestimates us, as usual. And if we maintain coordination, we should be able to shrug it off without casualties. Let the Stone Lord take the lead. If you deal efficiently with the cash guards, there may be time to gather additional funds before the withdrawal. Bring everything to the cistern in the sewers. The cistern, yep. I know where the cistern is. I've been there. Loading dock chesting. The Quartasuna. An excerpt from the Quartasuna, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. On your journey to sensual alignment, treat each passionate encounter as a dance. Your movements should flow from one to another like a river through the mountains. For instance, it would likely be uncomfortable for you and your partner, or partners, to move immediately from the Bugbear Bend into the Underdark Choke. Instead, after strenuous positions, gentler ones such as threading the weave or transitive plane are encouraged. It is also important to treat your partner's care post-encounter as the final steps to this dance. Recipes for scented oils or exhausted muscles, tea blends, sore throats, and massage tips can all be found in later chapters. Make sure you take notes, chat. Counting House Family Vault List. Reminder from the head banker for any new hires. Memorize the names of our legacy vault holders. These clients are not to be interfered with. They come and go as they please. Head of the household will have the key for Vault 1, Leroican, Vault 2, Janeth, Vault 3, Czar, Vault 4, Grey, Vault 5, Ravengard, Vault 6, Gortash, Vault 7, Keen, Vault 8, Devere, and Vault 9, Glitterbeard. Well, hey, guess what?
Let's have a look.
Those vaults turned into Thorlock vaults while we were here. Record of the Honored. Since its inception, the counting house has been at the heart of Baldur's Gate's economic success. Our founder, magnate Carrick Ilficient, may have been our first patron, but over the years, many others have generously contributed to our institution. Here we record their names. Flicking through the pages, there are hundreds of dedications recorded. Only a few catch the eye. We thank the Shadowshield family, whose generosity saw our vaults upgraded in security to the highest quality. We thank Lady Isabella Bormoul for her patronage, including 7 carts of Amnian silver. We recognize the substantial donations of Grand Duke Leah Janeth and Grand Duke Belt after the Iron Crisis of 1369. We thank Grand Duke Abdul Adrian for his generous donation to our institution. We thank Lord Darren Silvershield, whose generous patronage took a 10-day to count. We thank Twitch Chat. Talis Tactics Ultimate Trick Book. A concise guide to winning at the card game Talis, including a robust appendix detailing methods of cheating. This later appendix appears well thumbed, with specific methods starred or underlined. Cheaters. Timora, Lady Luck, a list of oaths and sayings that ought to incur Timora's blessing, granting the speaker great luck. By Lady Luck's smile, turntable Timora, I invoke thee. By the rolling of my dice, please let these results be nice. Spin, spin, O fickle fate wheel. Lady of the diamond glitter dice, mistress of good fortune, sovereign of luck, please have mercy of me, for fuck's sake. Ah, yes, the desperate one.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Hey, you there, talk to me. Get back here and talk to me.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear.
Yes, but not a Minsk.
You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
Person who saved your life. Little gratitude wouldn't go amiss.
Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin... doesn't bear thinking about.
All right, I just need to find him.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Well, let's poke around, shall we? Did I ever touch your butt? Shipment loss notice. The letter is written in a rough, hasty scrawl. Latest load of barrels didn't arrive. No word from Kairos, assuming the worst. Can't wait any longer. The plan must go ahead. Use what you have now. Deal with complications later. And disgusting moldy cheese.
These footprints started in the sewers.
What a shock. High security vault number 9. Can't reach it. Wait, that might be because of the enemies in the or allies in the way even. All right, ghoulie boys, get your butts out of the way. DC 30. Oh boy, that's a toughie. I think we might need the vault key for that one. That's a bit more than we can get unless we roll a 19, basically. Well, I guess we'll figure that out eventually. And I checked all over both sides there. Ah, there's more high security vaults. I see. The high security vaults are the ones we want. Because I'm sure that these are all really good. Problem is, I don't think I have any of the keys. Oh yeah, anything in the Mimic? Nope. Keepings of the vaults. No. Dead or alive. Glitterbeard, this feels like the right time to tell you I'm well aware of the accounting regularities in your most recent guild tithes. But don't worry, you have a chance to make up for it. Get this right, and you'll have the honor of being the one guild outfit to survive a raid by the Stone Lord. Get it wrong, then you had best make sure he kills you. Oh look, abacus. And these are all going to be DC 30, right? Yeah. Shit. That's hard even for me to succeed at. Now I can get plus 9 through 12. Which still means we need, like, at minimum an 18 to have a chance. Could get Asterion to do them. Asterian's not going to have much better chance than me. He might have, like, +2 more than me. My main guy is very good at lockpicking. We can bring him in. Just to double check the difference here.
Hey, soldier.
Sounds boring.
Oh,
Yeah, just chill here. I'm gonna grab Asterion.
Minsk puts on quite a show of brawn, even if there's no brain worth mentioning.
What?
I mean, I hate to judge the proverbial book, but that oaf may be all cover and no pages.
No, you're right.
Of all the places I expected would find this Minsk, crawling from the broken jaws of a mimic wasn't high on my list. What's life without a few surprises, eh?
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Poor Jaheira. Why? We know Minsk is alive, now we just gotta go find him.
It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against it. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
It's okay, you're just worried for your friend. It's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
Is something burdening?
I thought you might want to say something about Minsk. Guess not. How about you, Will?
Minsk is being tricked. By the hells, we've got to rip him away from that shapeshifter.
And you, Shadowheart?
Minsk. He seemed to believe that doppelganger was truly Jaheira. A sure sign he's being manipulated.
True. Also, hey, Asterion, let's level your little butt up. Behold! 1 level in Cleric, 2 levels in Fighter, 6 levels in Ranger, and 3 levels in Rogue. Behold my glorious monstrosity that I have created. Alright, Asterion, how good's your lockpicking?
Easy.
Plus 13 to 16, so a bit better. A bit better. Still not great, though. That still requires, like, at least a 17. Well, I guess at least a 14, the bare minimum. So what we could do is look for these high security vault keys and hope that we find them. Or just use up a lot of lockpicks and pray. Also, I was so sure I had key number 1 at least, right? I guess counting house isn't the same as high security vault.
No time to rest.
Guess so. All right then. How should we do this? Also, I somewhat feel like these guys may not be happy about me picking locks.
Catch a break.
Come on over here and look at all this. Look over here.
Trust no one. Let's go. On tippy toes.
On tippy toes.
Easy.
Oh, he doesn't even need her. He has his own guidance. Failure noise. $15 could do it. Hey, guidance with the +3. All right, what's in vault number 1? Nymph cloak, dominate person cloak. The charmers, seducers, philanderers, flirts, gallants, beguilers, ravishers, rogues, tempters, and tantalizers of the Feywild all share one common trait. They make you feel as if you're the only diamond among the drift. Spell Savant Amulet, gain an additional level 2 spell slot, and some gold.
Such authority.
Let's try this way.
Keep a blade close. With ease.
Try and pick this lock. That's a no. 9 at its best, cannot make it work. Let's use an inspiration die. And it's worse. Nope, close, but no cigar. And now is where we save scum. Save scum, save scum, save scum. I hope you don't mind me save scumming, chat. But I really want to rob the rich people of Baldur's Gate blind right now, so you know. It's in my nature. I don't mind not save scumming most things, but these are some tough locks, that's for sure. 19 could do it. It's enough. What do we got? Janeth's hat, advantage on persuasion and deception checks. Pretty nice hat. The corner of modern fashion that this hat currently occupies might well be called optimistic. What are you talking about? That's a nice hat. Look at that cowboy hat. Perfume days, passionate nights. A lavender-scented diary of florid prose that describes Lady Wisteria Janice' brief but torrid affair with a young scapegrace named Enver Gortash. A typical excerpt reads as below. When he held me in his burly yet tender arms, it was as if the years melted away, and I was once again the reigning debutante of the upper city's soirees and cotillions. What matters if the diamond ring I gifted him, heirloom of the Janus for generations, was worth more than the value of the mansion? It looked so well glittering on his long, strong fingers, and his glowing smile as he slipped it on was worth a dozen mansions or more. Well, you love Gortash, therefore you are deserving of being robbed blind.
Stepping softly.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you try to jump over something and bonk your head, and the game doesn't tell you that you're gonna bonk your head, so you just bonk your head anyway, and then you're really annoyed. Nat 20! Easiest security vault ever. The long arm of the Gur, Revenant Scourge. When used against undead creatures, this weapon has a plus 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. You know, that's nice and all, but we're not facing nearly as many undead now as we used to be. This is a slight issue. Oh, I forgot to give Asterion a new bow.
Go.
I've got a nice little short bow for him. Okay, vault number 7. See if we can pick this one.
Let's go. $15 could do it.
Nice. Good roll on the guidance. Knock Knuckle Gloves. Sleight of hand +1 and gives you the Knock Transmutation spell. And a heavy chest with a bunch of toys in it. I could give him the +1 sleight of hand for now. Actually, wait. It just lets you knock. So we can just knock our way into one of these if we want to. $17 could be enough. Let's see. It's enough. Nice. The Patriarch Blackmail Files. This is a thick notebook containing background dossiers on all the leading Patriarch families of Baldur's Gate, cross-indexed to show the web of business arrangements and intermarriages between them. A typical entry is as follows. Bath family. Arivistes, relatively speaking. Real estate money, Upper and Lower City, owns Elfsong Tavern, Singing Lute, Stormshore Row, and is silent partner with minority stake in the Blushing Mermaid. Head of family is nominally the Elder Lord Orthagon Hlath, but in practice all decisions are made by his business-savvy daughter, Matron Marigold. Exploitable vulnerability. Favorite grandniece, Holiday Hlath, heir to Lord Orthogon, is an insatiable gambler and owes substantial debts in dicing halls from Stony Eyes to Sow's Foot. Skeletons in Patriarch closets. Valuation assessments of Patriarch dossiers compiled confidentially by Sir Uktar Guild Bursar. Esteemed Mother Superior, this peerless collection is clearly the fruit of many years' intelligence work, and speaking professionally, I found it reviewing to be personally rewarding. It would also be financially rewarding if, at need, the cloister chose to sell it to the highest bidder of the gate's market. In such an event, I recommend offering it to Nine Fingers Keen at the Guild, of course, to Etverd Needle of Baldur's Mouth, and to Blaze Liara Portier of the Flaming Fist. To get your best prices, mention to each that you are offering it to the others. If your situation becomes urgent, any of these would gladly buy these dossiers outright for several thousand gold, but you'd get more in an auction. Keep all those. Those are also mine.
Step lightly. Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
Just move everyone over here now, so that nobody will get to see Astarion doing his thing. Oh, this guy's just watching the genie.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time for discretion. Be very, very quiet.
Oh, we've got this guy running around like an idiot.
No one's stopped me yet.
But we pull them a little bit further up here.
No time to waste.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I was trying to concentrate.
There, that should hopefully keep him from turning his dumb ass around for a little bit. Ready, let's see what we've got here. A failure. And another failure. And success. Nat 20. Vault number 6. Mind Flare Parasite Specimen. Hello. The Astral Prism Heist. Gortash Private Memoir. Oh, right, this is Gortash's vault. Private Memoir Notes number 16, The Astral Prism Heist. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records include some surprisingly early sources, both Githyanki and the Githzerai, that mentioned a relic or artifact called the Astral Prison, or Prism.
Wait a minute, though. I could shift next year's interest.
Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted Illithid psionics. Such an artifact would clearly be an existential threat to both our absolute ambitions and the grand design. All three of the ancient sources agreed that the Astral Prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen Vlaakith. Thus was born the plan to send a tadpole strike team in a regrown nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism from Vlaakith. To take control. Gortash Private Memoir Notes number 9, to take control. We were deep in Mephisto's vault burgling the crown of Karsus when I saw next to the crown that the wily archdevil had a portfolio labeled Accelerated Grand Design. I couldn't resist taking that as well. Portfolio contained plans compiled by a mad Alhun known only as Blue Apex for a version of the Illithid resurgence, a grand design that called for mass tadpoling of both friends and enemies, but not to convert the tadpoles into mind flayers, but rather to suspend that ceremorphosis under powerful magic to create a vast and unconscious hive mind commanded by an enhanced elder brain. My mind, trained in the tyrannical tenets of Bane, instantly saw that this was a means to perpetuate a powerful religious hoax, a mass movement controlled ultimately by none other than myself. For who but the chosen of Bane could master so grand a scheme? Shield Steward interrogation log. Transcript of key passages in the interrogation of Flovis Nuge, steward of the Knights of the Shield Hall. When did you begin to suspect that Duke Stelmane was not herself? I cleared her dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. Brains? And not sheep brains neither, so I started poking around. In the Elf Song cellar? In the Knight's secret chambers, yes. And I found a cell with a body in it, a corpse in city prison stripes. A dead state prisoner? If I tell you about this, you're going to let me go, right? Right. It was a condemned criminal with the top of their head shattered and the brain mostly gone. In Stelmane's rooms? The secret part, yes. That's where she found me. She what? Found me. It found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled and I don't remember anything after that. Oh, this was interesting little lore stuff.
Subtle steps. Quietly.
Saving. So I can scum. Yeah, that's the first time I found those. Nat 1! Oh!
I'm a dead man.
Nat 5! Oh! Third time's charm. 19 is enough. All right. And in this one, Raven Guard Scourger. Commander Strike class action. Direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. That's pretty solid. That's not bad at all. Plus 1d4 radiant as well. A Father's Diary. This is a worn and much-handled journal in which older Raven Guard recorded his favorite memories of his beloved son, Will. A typical entry follows. Spent the afternoon with Will on the docks down by the Water Queen's house, relaxing on the planks through the harbor fog, swallowed the sun as usual. Will asks if the temple wave servants were real mermaids, and I told him they certainly looked the part, but real mermaids could breathe underwater and rarely showed their faces above it. Then I'm going to swim down and catch one, he shouted, and dove off the end of the dock. He kept trying to hold his breath and stay under the surface, but eventually he got exhausted and I had to haul him out. Minus his new shoes, alas. But I'll never forget his smile as he said, I saw one, Father. I saw a mermaid, a real mermaid. Then his eyes grew misty and he added she was beautiful. Aww. How lovely. Will would love to see that, so clearly we should have that for ourselves. Okay, let's find out if knock works on this or not. Invalid target. Oh, the enhanced security. Prevent knock spells from opening this safe. Well, no knock knock. Sure, a knock spell can't do it, but a common lockpick can open it. Whatever you say, game. 8. Running out of thieves' tools now. 11, also not enough. Nat 1! Alright, we're gonna have to, do a little save scum there. It is DC 30, no ordinary thief is picking that. Sure, but I want to remind you, Baldur's Gate is no stranger to level 40 characters popping up. It's happened before. Let me tell you this. They can pick a lock. Now, the DC 99 Volt, now that's a lock. That's a lock right there.
Quick and quiet.
$17, that's good. Yay. All right. And the last one has Trident of the Waves, the watercolor. On a hit, create a 2-meter surface of water centered on the target. Also has Disarming Strike.
Well, it's all funny money in the end, anyway.
Could be good.
On my way.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, we found all the evidence we were looking for there, guys. Don't you worry, we figured everything out that we needed to. Did I read the letter from Lady Janeth? I think I did. Yes. Okay. All right. We have now done everything we needed to do down here except for the final little vault thing, but I'm hoping that maybe the reward for bringing the money back to this dude will be the key to the security vault. Hoping. And if it's not, well, then the real save scumming begins until a nat 20 shows up. Okay, I think the Undercity Ruins is going to be the closest to where we're going.